fellow collectors, and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at the second wave of Candy Toy Rider Capsum for Kamen Rider Zeztz. You can see here we have 6 in the assortment. So we have Esperm Recovery, we have Fang Joker, Build Hazard, Knight, Buffa, and Legend. Now, as far as I know, we've already seen Esperm Recovery, so I don't even think I'm going to open that one. And these guys will all give us sounds that we've heard before, but I believe Legend actually has his own sound, so I'm excited to check that out, and we'll see how it goes. Just taking a quick look at the box here, you can see pretty standard packaging. You have a big picture of the Capsum here in the upper left, and then the rider or form that it corresponds to on the right side. Up here, just kind of a close-up of the guy and the Capsum again. Down here, we have some, general warnings and whatnot. Over here just shows that it works with the Zeztz driver, of course. Got the full lineup here on the back, and then just kind of some more jargon over here on the side. So not too much going on for most of the packaging, but got the full lineup. And I do really like the front and the top of the boxes. I think those look pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and get these 5 opened, and then we'll take a closer look. All right, so here are our 5 Capsum out of the packaging here. We will start with Fang Joker. You can see he's kind of crouching down. Then he starts to get up. He's exploding with energy, and then boom. Kind of a cool one. Kind of works a little bit with this, but I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if, going fast would make it better, but that really kind of doesn't seem to work. But sometimes if I just kind of go at, a medium pace, it works a little bit better. Either way, cool to see Fang Joker. Although at this point, I think we have 5 different double Capsums, so it's kind of crazy. Next up, we have Build Hazard. So this one kind of starts out just in shadow, and then he starts to power up, kind of an aura going, and then he shows up as Build Hazard there. Unfortunately, as you can see, mine, the outer plastic is really kind of scratched, and it makes it kind of hard to see. So this one, unfortunately, is just not the best quality. I'm hoping that's not true for everybody, but still kind of neat to see Build Hazard of all forms to get its own Capsums. Kind of interesting. Next up, we have Knight. This one I feel like is a little scratched as well, or maybe it's the kind of plastic they use. I don't really know. So he's kind of got his hand up. He's holding the card. He's going to put it in the sword. Then it opens up. He pops it in, and then it kind of closes up. And it's kind of cool. You can kind of see his cape flapping in the breeze on the right side, or rather the left side there. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see just because, the glare doesn't help, obviously, but the plastic, it just seems like if I show you Buffa's looks pretty clear. I feel like this is a better one, but he's kind of powering up his chainsaw sword, which the name escapes me. I apologize. I used to know it. So he's got the sword. He's powering it up. That's kind of cool. And then lastly, we have Legend, who's just kind of got the gems and everything kind of glittering around him. He's kind of exploding with gems. So yeah, interesting Capsum. Let's go ahead. Let's bring in the Zeztz driver. All right, we'll start off with Fang Joker. So yeah, really cool. I always love the double Capsum with the green and the purple. I'm not going to go through the attack sounds. I feel like I said, at this point, I think this is at least our 5th double Capsum. So I feel like we got it. We've heard those sounds. Next, we'll go with Build Hazard here. So you can see it's alternating the red and blue lights for Rabbit Tank, and then the strap on this side is red and the strap on this side is blue, which I think is a nice touch. All right, next up we'll do Night. So Ryuki's okay. Obviously, Ryuki didn't really have much of a transformation jingle, but they did what they could. Then we have Buffa. I think they did a great job with the Geats transformation jingle. You got Magnum and Boost represented with the colored lights, one on each side, so I think that's really cool. And last but certainly not least, we have Legend. So not bad. It's fun that Legend gets his own sound. Obviously, we have all yellow LED, and it's making the straps yellow, so I think that's cool. All right, we'll try them out on the Zeztz phone. So first up, we have Fang Joker. Build Hazard. Then Knight. Buffa. And Legend. So there you go. At least we got a new sound with Legend. Pretty good. I think it's an interesting set. I mean, it's kind of a bummer when these secondary riders don't have their own unique sounds. That would have been really cool. I understand. I think it's just funny. Like, we've had so many double Capsums at this point. We had Double, we had Excel, we had Skull, we had Joker. Now we have Fang Joker. I don't know if they'll do more, but certainly I think he's leading the pack in terms of Capsum dedicated to one rider. Build Hazard is an interesting inclusion. I think we've had Build, we've had Cross, we've had... Didn't we have a Grease? I think we did. No Rogue, though. We go to Build Hazard before Rogue. That's weird to me, but still an interesting inclusion. Knight's nice to see, because obviously there's so many Ryuki riders they could do, but this is only the second one. Buffa, we're getting very close to finishing out the core 4 for Geets. I'm assuming Naga will happen at some point. We'll have to wait and see. And then again, we have Legend, who at least has his own unique sound, which I appreciate. But yeah, this one's really just going to be up to you, you know, how crazy you want to get with the Capsum. There's not much new here in terms of functionality. I do think they're all cool. I like collecting these, and they're not that expensive. But I would say at least try to track down a Legend, because that's a new sound. If you don't really care about duplicates, and you already have, you know, the sounds for all these guys represented in your collection, then at least track down a Legend. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you have a favorite from here? Are you not bothering with these? Are you collecting them all? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.